If you like this reading, consider subscribing, liking the video, sharing with another Scorpio. How are y'all? Let's go ahead and get into this. Sharing with another Scorpio. If you want to get a question, it is a $20 Cash App. Check the description down below. And my super chat goal is 20. So let's go ahead and get into this reading, Scorpio. It's been a long time coming. So let's go ahead and get into this. Let's use these cards, Scorpio. Haven't used these ones in a while. Let's see these. Let's go, Scorpio. All right, we're gonna do the person on your mind, a single reading, and then whatever comes out at the end. All right, let's go ahead and get this, Scorpio. Like I said, my super chat goal is 20. If anybody wants to donate, let's go ahead and get into this. How do you feel about you, the person on your mind? Six of Swords. First card out. So again, Scorpio, they may feel like you're being kind of distant right now, or distant with them, or something like that. Why? They feel like you love them, but you're becoming distant. But they know that you love them. They feel like as of lately you've been kind of like not so in the mood or trustworthy, or just not being loving as of recently for some reason. It's going to be specific. It's going to be specific. Overall, how's they feeling? Nine of Swords, they're stressing about this situation, about you being distant, about you being emotionally distant maybe, or distant. They're stressing though. They feel like, are you going to break up with them? Is this the end? Are you, what's going on? And I feel like they want to bring peace to the situation with you. If there's any drama, they want to bring peace. If it's just you just being emotionally in your mood or in your funk, they're wondering like, what the hell is going on? Is this going to be the end of our situation? Kind of thing like that is what I'm kind of getting with them. So I see them like kind of being this anxiety or kind of fear-based right now, when it comes down to you. All right. So let's go ahead and move on to how they were treating you in this relationship. How are you treating you, Scorpio, in this relationship? Let's see. Okay, well, this person was a runner. Okay, this is weird. In a relationship, when you were with them, this person was a runner. They would run away from situations with you. Now you're the one that's being distant now. And now it's a problem. You felt this person wasn't really valuing what you were bringing to the table. Maybe they weren't seeing what you were bringing to the table or something like that. I just feel like this person also probably has some trust issues too as well, or financial issues, something of that nature. I'm just getting that this person kind of dropped the ball. They kind of dropped the ball with you in a situation with you for sure. And they always thought you would still be there. But I think like you started like seeing the patterns, and then you started becoming a little bit distant with this because you could see the writing on the wall ain't going to be too well. What a roach and what a rat. Scorpio, it's prime time, bitch. Understand me and understand me well, Scorpio. Your bitch ass is mine. Ooh. What a rat and what a roach. But yeah, they weren't really putting much value in a situation with you. What is this? Some of them you feel like they were uncommittal, and you knew this all along, or maybe they thought you were uncommittal. I don't know. I think lots of uncommittal stuff came up in your relationship. That's what I'm trying to say. I feel like I'm a little stuffy. All right. They're very bothered by what's going on between you, Scorpio. They are really bothered. I don't think they want to lose you at the end of the day. I just think that, I don't know what's going on with y'all connection right now. I really don't. Maybe there's some hang-ups and disconnects. Excuse me. Let's see what's going on, how they feel about you emotionally. How do they feel about you emotionally? All right, let's go. They feel like you can make them happy. They're just very confused right now about what's going on here. They still have feelings for you. They feel like you walking away is bothering them, but they see you as being eye candy. They think you're very beautiful, or they like you for how you look. Anyway, they wonder how you're feeling right now. They think you are their soulmate, and they're thinking about a sexual situation they had with you, and they would do it all over again if they had an opportunity. Okay. I don't know what the hell this is about. How do they feel about you currently? How do they feel about you, Scorpio, currently? Let's see. Stressed. Can't get you off their mind. Feeling very, very unbalanced right now, and not feeling very much lucky right now in the situation, maybe even financially. I don't know. They don't feel very well with your ass not being around. So I think you're going to end up talking back with them again, if I could predict this. I got Pisces here. I got Capricorn, Virgo, Scorpio, Aries, Gemini. Got Aquarius here, Sagittarius. A lot of signs. How do you feel about them? How do you feel about them, Scorpio? Chariot. I think you want to be successful in a situation with them. I think you do think they look good too as well. You may not trust them. You may feel like they're in and out emotionally. They may tell you what they want to tell you. They may tell you what you want to hear. You may feel like they're just doing this to get what they want. Which is you, right? Sometimes they make stupid decisions, or they do stupid things, and you forgive them. You may be forgiving them again. But somebody in your mind, you may feel like something might be telling you to walk away because of some negative shit that's going on, or some things that you don't know about. Some things you don't know about makes you want to walk away. I don't know. That's what I'm kind of getting. I'm confused, Scorpio. What the hell is going on in your read? But I think you want to be successful, but I think you feel like giving up. That's what I kind of feel like. Due to some of the crazy shit that they do. Now, what's their future actions? What's their future actions? They're going to try to make it up with you before you leave. Before you try to get away. It's them coming back in your life. Trying to. Yeah, here's their wish fulfillment to do so. I feel they're going to put all their cups in. That means they're going to throw a lot at you to keep you. Is what I'm getting. Got Pisces here again. All right, so that's what I kind of have here. Let's move on to your single reading. What about the singles that you already know? Person you already know, how they're going to come in. Person you already know, how are they coming in? Person you already know. Lovers, I told you, this person from your past is coming in with the Lover's energy. They're going to try to get back with you. You heard the signs that I said. Yeah, they're going to also want to isolate you away from everybody too as well. So anybody else you're talking to, they're not going to want you to talk to anybody else. All right, what about totally new? A person transparent, they're not sneaky, all right? And they're not very highly sexual. But they're very they participate with things. They're not like a homebody type shit. But they're not like, they don't base their connections on sex or anything like that. That's what I'm kind of getting in Sagittarius, Virgo. I'm also getting a person who won't ignore you, who wants to invest in a relationship. They could remind you of somebody from the past. Or they could be somebody who wanted to talk to you in the past that you never gave a chance to. Got Sagittarius here, water, Cancer. Someone wants to come in from the past. That's what I'm getting. That's not your ex. Maybe a friend or something like that. I don't know. Or somebody who's trying to talk to you. You didn't try to talk to them. All right, let's see. What does Scorpio need to know? Be patient, Scorpio. Change is coming. Some of you guys are getting impatient with change. See inspiration coming in for you. You being inspired. I think inspiration comes to you when you're isolated, when you're alone. That's when a lot of things come to mind. A lot of inspiration, a lot of motivation. So alone time is very important to you. You've been protected since you were a child. Some of you guys have been strongly in the faith, religion, and you've been protected, anointed. I'm also getting here to a love thing coming in here, Scorpio. I can't deny. Something happens, something bad happens in a relationship, and then something good happens out of that. I don't know. I think love coming in for some of you guys here. Some of you guys are going to be tackling head to head, like what you need to do to break the chains of what's not working. I feel like in 2026, it's like you're looking at things very, very closely. I think you don't want to make mistakes with your future. Self-realization came out right after that. Something about teaching or school may come up for you. Being devoted to school, teaching. And I'm also getting a lot of energy upgrades for you. A lot of energy upgrades. That means the energy is going to be doing very well. Spiritual, being more spiritual. Having the knowledge and cutting out what no longer serves you. And then here, going through some emotional loss or feeling emotional about something, and you turning your back on that situation. Because you feel bound to something. And I feel like you're wishing to get your ducks in a row, like you wishing for organization, wishing to, probably make more money with your career. Okay, I got a lot of things. Anyway, Scorpio, if you like this read, be sure to hit the like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And I'd love to have each and every one of you guys back. Thank y'all, Scorpio. Appreciate y'all. Bye.